my fandom friends! We have yet another Demon Slayer type trailer that was announced yesterday on July 19th, 2025. Of course, we know that the movie is out in Japan, and unfortunately it won't be in America for another about 2 months, so we still have a very long time to wait. However, this announcement just made me so much more excited and kind of like less bummed that we have to wait this long, because we're getting little things that are actually official. Of course, there are leaks, there are, spoilers circulating, which if you didn't know is illegal, so don't be posting any leaks. You could get heavily fined or arrested for that. So if you are one of the countries that gets to see this movie kind of like first when it comes out, just respect that you get to be living in that moment of getting to view it for the first time. Don't be posting it, publicly and things like that, because posting that is technically a leak and it spoils people. Not only that, but it is actually considered illegal and bad things can come from it. So don't do that. Just enjoy it for yourself in the moment until the whole rest of the world can view it. Just so excited to see this. I have seen a picture of the Infinity Castle, what it looks like from this kind of teaser trailer thing that they announced, and it was outstanding. So I just wanted to do a quick little reaction to the rest of it and then of course break it down, because I'm hoping that we're going to get some new stuff in here. It's titled Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Infinity Castle official theme song trailer featuring LiSA. So I'm honestly shocked that we are getting at least what looks like part of the theme song, since this is only a 30-second clip. I was not expecting to get anything from LiSA or MA, which have been announced from the previous trailer that we got. But yeah, so we're just gonna jump right in and view this, react, and then break it down, because I love a good breakdown, and I'm sure you do too. We have our Tachamaru here for emotional support too, because who knows what's gonna happen. Okay. Oh! Okay. Okay. I'm already pausing it, apparently. I need to just watch this in one fluid motion. I did not notice that Shinobu is going into that building. When I saw this picture, because this is what I saw, I just saw it for like a quick second and then I clicked off because I thought it was a leak. I thought this was the Infinity Castle. I see now that that is not. I know what this is, and oh my gosh. Okay, I'm actually just gonna watch this and not pause it. Oh, it's so good to have LiSA back. Oh my gosh! Okay, yes, so it was very quick. First picture that's shown is what gets me the most, as far as a reaction goes, because, oh, it's so good. Okay, so we're gonna go back and kind of do a quick breakdown of what is happening, because there's a lot going on and I need to slow this down. Okay, so first up, we get this panel of Shinobu walking into a building. There's like, what looks like water around here, lots of little like walkways, lots of lights. From the last trailer, we know that she has a face-off with Doma, so we can imagine maybe this has something to do with Doma. I really like how this top section above where it says the final phase is showing a lot of like lights up there, because this is inside of the Infinity Castle. I love the Japanese style of the architecture of this building. Like, it's so good. And then our next scene here looks like a demon. I can't really talk much on this person because it could be seen as a spoiler, but this is really cool. This is also in connection to the last trailer that we saw. If you look at their fingers, you can tell that their nails are pointed, so this is likely a demon. Just kind of throwing out little Easter eggs here for those who have not read the manga, but it says demons versus humans. Love that. It looks like, oh man, we have an explosion of some sort, or it looks like the floor is breaking through in this next scene. Oh yeah, we can see like blue highlights kind of circling down. That looks like Akaza to me. And then it flashes to Akaza using his snowflake. Gosh, the Infinity Castle just looks so cool. It reminds me of Kyogai's mansion in a way too. We have Tanjiro, it looks like he is facing off someone. And then we get a really cool zoom in on Akaza. So I'm putting this in slow motion just so I can see the scale of the Infinity Castle. So it's very blue on the bottom and then very like, you know, the typical orangish kind of red on top. We see it zoom in on Akaza striking a pose on this platform in the Infinity Castle. And then we have Shine in the Cruel Night by LiSA starting to play. It's crediting her at the bottom. We flash to Doma. It says, this guy is the demon who killed my big sister. Doma is taking off his hat. He has blood around his mouth, so he hasn't been doing good things. See, this guy is the demon who killed my big sister. And then, of course, we flash to, again, Shinobu, and she is going after Doma. We get that same fight scene that we got in the last trailer. And then, of course, we get Zenitsu again, facing off what is our mystery demon here. Again, not going to talk about that too much. We get another little scene of Zenitsu. Looks like he's drawing his sword, which is really cool. If you put that in slow motion, you can just see the electricity just going everywhere. Get this shot of course, Obanai. And actually, this one is new of Mitsuri. You can see that her hand is outreaching toward what looks like Obanai. That looks like his hair in that corner. So we can probably safely bet that they fell together. And if you look at some of my breakdowns from the previous trailers, we know that they're together already. At this shot of Giyu again, we have another new scene of Sanemi. It's really cool. We have Muichiro again. We have Gyome. That looks like another kind of shot. He looks pretty upset in that moment, actually. His veins are showing. Just terrifying for Gyome. And we close off with the movie Kimetsu no Yaiba Demon Slayer Infinity Castle with a really awesome shot of Tanjiro falling, and it's just the Infinity Castle, like everywhere, just upside down, on the sides, below, everything. And of course, only in movie theaters September 12th. So, but yeah, that is basically the whole little 30-second teaser trailer that we got. Another little thing I wanted to talk about is the colors that are shown and portrayed in different scenes of this trailer. So something that I found really interesting is this shot of Akaza, and he's on the podium, and I pointed this out a couple minutes ago, but we see the blue at the bottom and the orange on top. I think that this shows a kind of divide between him. The color of inside the Infinity Castle, as we've seen, is always orange. We can see at the end of the trailer that as Tanjiro is falling through, it's orange. If you look back at Doma, we can see that it's purely blue. And then for, of course, Akaza, it's this half and half. And I almost wonder if that's some kind of like color symbolism for kind of representing him as being like half human and half demon. If the blue is representing more of like the demon side and the orange is representing more of the human side, or if the half and half colors just represent something special for Akaza. Of course, his ability is more toward the blue side as well, so it would make sense for him. But I just found that kind of color divide to be really interesting. That is going to wrap up all of my thoughts as far as now for this little teaser trailer that we got especially for LiSA's theme song. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. I would love to hear from you if you picked up on any other little Easter eggs or little tidbits that I missed. Of course, if you were going to talk about spoilers for the manga, please put a spoiler warning so that we don't spoil people who have not read the manga. I myself, as a reminder, have read the manga, so it's okay, you're not spoiling me. And yeah, I hope we get some more Demon Slayer content to come as we wait these 2 months, at least for America, to officially see this movie. And if you are one of the few that get to see this movie first before America, count yourself very lucky. I am very happy for you. That is going to wrap things up for now. I hope to see you again in the future for some more fandom fun. Bye! And bye from Chachamaru as well!